See, I have my little saw with me. So let's go ahead and cut this bad boy. I typically would just say leave it, but this is Rampart Range, and no one's gonna go around that. But what might happen is they get here, a noob, they somehow get over here, and then they dig it out, and then we have a hole in the trail. So like these type of trails, if it was laying flat across, I would leave it. And when you cut stuff like that, I'm just gonna swing that way. Got not too much left. But when you cut stuff, cut it so it's not. So many people want to like cut here and here, and then you're asking for somebody to crash to grab a peg. Not cool. Not cool whatsoever. So I need to put a rock under it. Get it off the ground a little. But I'm going to cut it down here. Whether I cut it there or here, what's it matter? It's a cut. People act like, oh, you want me to do an extra cut? So just like that. Love the big boy silky folding saw. Works great. And then I'll just take that, throw it up there. See? You're not going to catch your foot peg. You're not going to hurt somebody. Clearing trails and stuff is awesome, right? Thank you for doing it. Just think about it and don't do it in a way that is half-assed. You know? And people take great offense when you dish their cutting online, but it's like, dude, did you really have to? Well, I did that for. So side by sides, oh, that's always an excuse. It's like we're in the middle of nowhere. No side by sides getting here. Yeah, maybe if it was right at the beginning of a trail, so you're not going fast or anything. Yeah, I could see keeping those ones narrower. And especially the guys with chainsaws. You're fucking cutting it. You don't need to cut it right here. Oh, that is trail. Oh, right here. Let's have big logs that you have to scoot by that could take you out, take your knee out, take your bike out. Why? You got a chainsaw. Fucking make the cut up there. Even if you had to do an extra cut. One up there, one here, and one there. And then move those logs off. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Oh, then you do it. I do it. I practice what I preach when it comes to that because I look at it as rider safety. I don't want to harm one of my fellow riders because I was like being stubborn about the cut. And if I come across a log that's been cut, I'll point out what I'm talking about. I don't know if I will on this trail. Like, okay, obviously the trail ends right here, right? So they made the cut like right on the trail versus making the cut like 6 more inches that way. So it's way off. It's way off the trail. You can see the moss. The moss is coming over. People don't ride up there. So it's like, I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine why people are being lazy. They act like that extra 4 inches is going to be somehow make the log they cut way too heavy. But no, it's not. You're gonna use leverage and roll it. Okay, so now we made it to 679, which is a black trail, but I want to continue that way. I'm pretty sure this is a good thing with Cotreks. I'll just check it to double check, right? Because I don't ride these trails all that often. So this is GPX Viewer Pro. I paid for this way back when. I like it for recording, as I mentioned earlier. And then here's Cotreks. So I pull up Cotreks. See, I can go back up north and to Dutch Fred, but I don't want to go north. I want to go to Con Mountain. I want to continue down. I want to continue to do that 770G, which was, for me, a newer section I used to love. I want to go check that out. And then I want to do 770, which this used to be called Skeleton Trail. And then Turtle Mountain was after the ATV Trail 650. So ATV Trail, all the numbers on here suck. But anyways, so that's 650 ATV Trail. And then this was 770 Turtle Mountain. That's the big long one. I'm not doing that. To me, that gets I get so bored on that one. It just goes. So the idea is to get to there and then come down to there and do that. And I may or may not do what I'm calling Skeleton Trail right there, 770, west of Forest Road 348. But Forest Road 348 will allow me to dip out. Now, if you really wanted to, you have the gas range, you could dip down on this road, and then you'll get right into Rainbow Falls area. Rainbow Falls is just right there. So, yeah, so I'm just going to come up here, do that one, I think, for sure, and then decide on time. It's already 9, and then just take the road back, haul back down. And call that good for the day.